Alrighty, here we go. Hopping back in for some 7 days action. Super hyped. Haven't got to play this game recently, so I'm excited to get back to it. But I do know that I've got a lot of work coming on. Hello, Susan. Good morning / afternoon to you as well. Yeah, need to get a lot of stone for all the concrete work that is ahead of us. But I think once it's done, it's gonna look really, really good. I'd like to also put lights up around the base, but I just don't know if the game will let me do that. Oh yeah, no, that's not a weird question. Yeah, there are plenty of times I'll go back in and I'll even watch like the last few minutes of the stream, just so I can kind of give myself a refresher on what I was doing, things that I said I needed to get done or something like that. But yeah, it just kind of gives me a heads up for what I've got going on, and then I can do the new stream title based off of that. Oh, it looks like the yucca's done. To the garden! Thought I left that door open. Oh, it was this door I left open. Yeah, I am getting pretty close to having this base finished out. Oh, that's funny. So you're doing editing work, huh? Yeah, I don't know, I kind of like just upload the videos as is. Like, there's your explanation for any weird and random questions. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, I don't know. One of these days, maybe I'll actually try to do some editing. I kind of just like upload the videos as is. Like, here's a stream, check it out. And when I first started and I was streaming on Twitch a little bit, I would just edit over like small portions of the stream. There's like something that was interesting that happened out of the stream for that day. Maybe I try to get back into that sometime. I haven't tried messing with YouTube's new editor that they just released. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of yucca. Let me check and see how much I can make before I start planning this stuff again. Because I don't need a ton. Yeah, they added in an editor for their new studio beta that they're testing out right now. But I haven't even really looked at it yet. Oh, right on. Poetry is good stuff. Let me check this out real quick. Ah! There's a couch. So we can fit, what, 75 per row? Because they stacked to 15. I'm gonna do like yucca, chrysanthemum, 2 goldenrod. Do I have jars? That's the next question. I got plenty of jars of water. But for the yucca juice, I actually need just empty jars. Okay, cool. We got plenty of glass in here. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a ton of jars, but yeah, they've all got stuff in them. Oh wow, we got 6,000 mud. Might as well go ahead and put some of this in here. I don't even know what I'm going to use the lid for anymore. How many can we make? We can only make 200 jars? Oh my gosh. I need sand. Alright, let's make those jars. We'll just make the 200 that we can. That's unfortunate. I shouldn't really need too many more, though. Like, I think I can make everything else I need to. 'Cause I need water bottles for the chrysanthemum and goldenrod, so that's fine. I got plenty of those. Yucca juice. I got yucca to spare. Okay, so I guess one thing I could start planting would be the beer. Oh, not 1,500. Wait, I can only make six. Oh, jeez. I was like, why can I only make 6? It's because like you don't have any bottles of water, do you? So I think I'm just gonna make a row of each of these for now. You know, I can't actually make 75. Oh yeah, I can. I can make 90. Long day. As far as streaming goes, I can only stream for probably like an hour and a half. About an hour and a half, unfortunately. I'm gonna do that work thing. But Monday, I have off, so I will be getting in a good full 7 Days to Die stream on Monday, which will be a lot of fun. Well, this will be fun for me. I don't know if anyone's gonna super enjoy watching me lay down a bunch of concrete. Okay, so I need a ton of beer. So that's what I will grow. Oh, you got a paper coming up? Yeah, my roommate's kind of in that mode right now. Like finals and everything coming through. Alright, what do I need? I need to drop stuff off, is what I need to do. Okay. So this is almost done. I don't want to like take off and then like have to come right back over here. This is another thing, like I want to figure out what I can do in here. This is supposed to be like a infirmary, like med bay type room, but there's really not a whole lot of hospital-like items that you can purchase or make in the game. Oh, right on. Yeah, that's not too bad. I always liked writing papers versus doing, like, exams and things like that. I like to actually have time to, like, sit down with the material and work on it. And you can, like, write something and then edit it and rewrite it. And I just liked that process a lot more. That might work. Could be something. You have a problem called procrastinating? Oh, I know that problem very well. I spent many a late nights finishing a paper up, just because of that. Okay, we got plenty of frames. I think what I was doing was waiting on steel to produce. Oh my gosh, I need to start selling off some of this leather. The greatest ally and weakness, yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, so the jars are done, but I don't need the jars. Success. Don't need them right now anyway. Steel 244, that's an odd number. I guess I picked some up. I'm gonna let those burn for a while. I will come back and do more steel, because I think I was just repairing spikes, so I can mess with that later. Oh, you know what I should do, though? I haven't done this in a little while. Okay, I have expected to open that and there'd be gas ready in there waiting for me. But yeah, I need to be on top of this. My gas pumps aren't full. Oh, down to 4 minutes. Okay. Hit everything going except for the cement mixers, which is unfortunate. Oh, there's a little bit in there, though. Alright. Running out of glue. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, glue. Oh my gosh, after a while, glue is not really an issue. Like, I've got nearly an entire chest of bones here that I need to make glue out of. One of these days, I'll get on and do some of that. Alright, so we have all the things. I am just going to miss my door. I'm gonna go plant a bunch of hops. At least as much as I can. I think I've only got like 45, but I think I'm gonna need a lot more for beer. Oh, that's right, I keep forgetting about that. Without the gore blocks, like, oh my gosh, that would be so rough. Yeah, I kind of wondered how that was gonna work out after they took those out of the game. Feels bad. It's like duct tape is used in everything. I heard that you're supposed to get a lot more from animals, like a lot more bones from animals. Always kill the animal. That's true. And they do have like wandering wolf hordes and things like that. And that should help, but still. Being able to like cut up the gore blocks every horde night is amazing. Only 3 from rabbits. Oh, wolf horde on day 2? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hey, look, we got a screamer hanging out by the pit. See, I really think I should put ramps where those blocks are at. I don't know. That's a whole lot of auguring, though. Which is what I'm about to go do. I could just blow it up. Yeah. You and Christine. Always talking about blowing things up. Why can I not? There we go. I was gonna say, why can't I activate the door? What do you mean? There we go. Well, that's really weird. Yeah, see, I did get the spikes on there, but I'm not sure I like how that looks. The long way or the fun way? Yeah, no doubt. It'd definitely be fun. That's not too bad. I'm not a huge fan of the way the spikes look there. But it should keep the base safe from any zombies trying to run over. But the pit being all concrete now looks a lot better than it did when it was partially sand and dirt and stuff like that. It's good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely survived the fall. They will get, like, their legs will get broken off and things like that, but they all survived the fall. I think the only thing that actually dies from that fall are the dogs. Yeah. Yeah, and that's about, I want to say, 30 meters or so to the bottom of that. So right around the same height. And it's like they're falling onto concrete and spikes, like steel spikes. You think they would just explode on impact. Haven't been to the trader in a while. Figured I'd stop by. Probably need to re-up the rental on my vending machine.
Your money is welcome here.
Well, I gotta start spending my money on something. I might start, like, buying some of these sniper rifles and stuff like he's got. I don't really see much else that I can buy from him. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything. I don't even think he really has ammo this time, does he? Nope.
Maybe next time. Happy travels, survivor.
For normal resources? Yeah, I mean, I could. I wish he sold concrete. I definitely spend money on that. But I just rent the vending machine so I can sell off all of this stuff without having, because he'll only have like 3 of a single item in his inventory. So if I were to sell him 3 pistols, I couldn't sell them anymore, and I get a lot of those. So let's see. Okay, cool. So I made like $4,000. And just sell this stuff off little by little. Yeah, and our invisible NPCs come by and get this stuff. So we're good to 289. Yeah, and it's only with the vending machines at the trader. The ones that you can rent, like, or not rent, but the ones that you can, purchase and take back with you can only be used by other players. But the vending machines that you can rent at the trader, you can just drop all your stuff off in, and yeah, it'll eventually sell off. Ooh, there's some big boulders out here. Kind of want to just like chop down this giant boulder. Look, there's like 2 of them right next to each other. Beyond that, I'm just going to be down in the mine. I just need stone. I need a mountain of stone. Honestly, these big boulders are not a bad way to go about it. I guess I can just see how much I have after I'm done with this one. Gotta try not to waste them, and I'm really bad about wasting stone on these things. I think the last time I cut down one of these big ones, I got almost like... Actually, I think I did get a full stack of stone out of it. Ugh. Jump. I'm stuck. This is a little bit nicer than just being stuck down in a mine. It looks a little bit better. Two bones off of a boar? Oh, jeez. That's not good. Like, how are you supposed to, like, keep up the bone collection? And I guess they really did just nerf it, so you can't make... Oh, see, I'm wasting stone. Oh, but it dropped on the ground. Good times. 50 stone. But yeah, I guess they really did kind of nerf it, or else you can just make, like, a mountain of exploding crossbow bolts. I don't know that I've ever done that. Try to do some mining with night vision goggles. Although night vision goggles on console are pretty awful. On PC, they have improved it significantly. No! Stop wasting. No! Oh, really? Bad reload speed is not fun. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, I love me a miner's helmet, but sometimes the night vision goggles seem like they'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I've heard from a lot of people. 17 is a pretty awesome update. Definitely a lot of good things going on there for the game now. I think I'm most excited about the skills system. The skills and perks look amazing. It's like I don't even have anything to spend my skill points on in this game. Oof, man, this is an enormous boulder. Took out the level gates? Oh, you're still playing 17 experimental. Oh, okay. Oops. I was kind of digging at the ground. See, check that out. I got over 6,000 stone from that one boulder. That is pretty awesome. Oh, day 197, right on. Oh, there weren't two holes. And you can't scrap them either. Alright. Oh, well. Not enough to... Okay, gotcha. That's not too bad. Got 6,000 stone. And one thing I'm just realizing now that I forgot to check, I'm not sure how much wood was in the forges. I think they should be good to go. But I really should have checked, especially the stone forges. I really should have checked those before I took off. Sometimes, oh jeez, I'm like sliding down the rock here. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell about the edges of these things because they change shape so rapidly. Didn't leave much in the lead brass forge. Yeah, I was just kind of hoping that like the forges would run the entire time I was gone. I need to smelt down all the stone that's in there. Oops, I forgot to repair this thing. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine though. Oh, come on now. Alright. Yeah, kind of surprised I haven't seen any screamers yet. I'm kind of just like running this auger non-stop over here. Oh my gosh, look at all that. I'm just like wasting stone left and right. I've wasted at least 150 stone now. It might. I'm not sure how it is on Alpha 17 with the heat map and spawning screamers, but a lot of times, oh my gosh, especially when I was like digging around my base, like if I used just 2 gas tanks in the auger, it would spawn a screamer. I definitely used a lot more than that here. Like that was the one thing, is like I used to play on just a you know, a single player game. This is on a server. This is a private game. I'm just playing by myself here. And on the server, it's like you can summon screamers super fast. Oh, from 15 forward. Yeah, it seems like if you start a game on a server, even on console, it's a little bit farther ahead, I believe, than it is on just regular single player. Because you don't even have gore, not the gore blocks, but the eviscerated remains in regular single player, like on a local game. Alright. Got 2 stacks of stone already. Pretty hyped. Put all this dirt back into the ground. Over here just like wrecking the place. Alright, good enough. It's basically here, don't get me killed. Oh, that's pretty rough. Yeah, it's interesting coming into this game for the first time. I just started playing a game recently with my roommate. He's never played before. Like he had played like Minecraft back in the day, but this is just very different. Told the controls are like Call of Duty, but you've never played it, so that wasn't very helpful, was it? That's funny. They're kind of similar, I guess, in some ways, but not really. I should check my food and water situation. Let me go ahead and I'm going to do that first. Just go ahead and get a little bit of something to eat and drink before I run down here. Yeah, for sure. He's been having a lot of fun, but just trying to figure out all the new systems and just learning your limits when dealing with zombies and things like that has been kind of a struggle. Because a lot of times you can't just like go rushing in, right? Especially in the early game. Like a lot of times in early game, I just avoid zombies. Sad you can't tame the zombies. That would be pretty interesting. Do I have 2 stacks of frames here? What was I doing in here? Oh, this is my, this is actually my support. Don't want to lose that. Let's go down this stack of frames. Yeah, this other stack goes all the way down to bedrock. But yeah, I do wish that they had the ability to, like, basically do, like, more farming than just a garden, right? So, like, be able to have chickens and, well, I guess they don't have cows in the game, but, you know, you can have pigs, chickens and pigs. It wouldn't be too hard to add cows. Her army of dodos. Oh man, that sounds like it'd be fun. Pretty interesting to see, that's for sure. But yeah, people keep telling me I need to check out Ark, and I've seen a little bit of gameplay from it, but I've never actually played it. It looks like it might be a pretty cool game. I have so much that I'm doing on this one right here. Although I do believe I'm kind of getting close to the end of this playthrough. There's more I could do. I could definitely explore the map, build other bases, but I'm not sure if I want to just like end the series after I'm done with this base, or if I want to continue on just doing other things. There's one unicorn on every map. Interesting. Giant eagles and unicorns and such. I mean, it sounds like it'd be a super fun game. Like being able to tame animals. You can just like use most of the animals for like mounts and things, right? I think the like crafting and building is definitely the most interesting part of these games for me. Don't have to try to strangle them to get them to understand. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that does sound like it would be pretty fun. And that's out of thousands? Oh wow. I didn't realize they had that many species in there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, having something like that in 7 days would be pretty neat. They have every dinosaur? Every single dino? That's intense. I guess it would be kind of like cool just going around discovering new species. I wonder what you would do with them all after a while, though. It seems like you'd run out of space quickly. Seems like I should have brought more gas. And as much as I like doing some of the surface mining, this seems to be a bit faster way of gathering the stone. You just like hold down the trigger. You don't really have to worry about wasting anything. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Just having like multiple bases, having certain dinosaurs at each one. Seems like it would be a lot of maintenance after a while. Do you have to go through and like feed them? Or are they just like, sustain by themselves? Oh my gosh. That would be awful. You have all your dinos and then the Packard Rexes come through and just tear them all up. Okay, I would be pretty upset about that. Oh, so you just have them wander around and they just chill by your base? Oh, that's pretty cool. But other than that, you have to feed them, like if you've just got them chilling out inside your base. Okay. That's not too bad. Just like load them up with a bunch of food and hopefully you'd be good for a while. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually really, really cool. If you're ever in trouble, just whistle and bring them all to you. That would be a lot of fun. Get stuck on a tree. Yeah. So it's not perfect, but it sounds like it. That's actually a really cool system to have. After I finish this layer, and we'll see how much stone we have. I should have dropped off the stone that I picked up from those boulders before I came down here, just to kind of see what we're looking at. I had just over 2 stacks. Oh, I need to repair this thing again. Raptor claws? That was interesting. So they have seasonal events for the game as well. That's pretty funny. That would be really cool to see. Oh, nice. He drops good loot? Heck yeah, Raptor Claws. Alright. Sweet, we got 4 stacks of stone already. Up to 4.5. So we've gotten about 2.5 since we came down here. Trying to kind of dig at this wall for a second. It looks like the lead goes back this way. Well, not much, apparently. Oh, there is. And that's one thing that people have asked me about 7 Days of Die. They're like, is there any end point to the game? It's like, nope. Just keep going. If you don't just enjoy the army of dodo birds. Yeah, I mean, that could be fun. But that's cool that there's, like, actually an end game. I kind of wish there was a little bit something more going on here in 7 Days. But something that, like, even after you completed it, you could still just continue on with, you know, building or mining, whatever it is that you were doing. But just something that would kind of give you more of a purpose in the world. Collecting artifacts, you say? Oh, no, okay. So there are bosses after you do this. Okay. Oh, that's right. They were actually talking about, I remember seeing them working out quest lines for Alpha 17 and more quest givers. I wonder if they got that sorted out. Oh, one of them's a giant monkey. The monkey boss fight. Oh, really? I wonder if that would just make the fight too easy, and that's why they won't allow you to take any large species with you. Well, I guess I could have just, like, scaled it though, right? Oh, wow. It's not easy in any way? Oh, okay. 3 hours of nonstop. Oh my gosh, that's a bit intense. My gosh, I guess you better be ready. It's like I do like a good boss fight, but when they get up to that point where you're just there for hours on a single fight, that can be a bit much for me. It's like I like it to be a challenge, but I don't want to just be sitting there on a single fight for 3 hours. Alright, we got 1,200 gas left. Actually, maybe I didn't need to bring any extra gas. It's actually going a bit better than I had planned. You just went prepared? Yeah, that would do it. Like, if you kind of knew what you were getting into, that makes a difference. Oh, sorry, I misread that. You weren't prepared. Gotcha. So if you had been better prepared, you think you would have been able to cut the time on that fight down quite a bit? Okay. Well, I guess that helps for later on fights, like once you figure out kind of what's going on. It is fun to go into some of those things blind though, like it sounds like y'all didn't really look it up first, you just went for it. I can respect that, I think it's cool. I try not to spoil things like that for myself as well. Time to repair. It was on sale for 20. We had 20. We died. I'll have to see. I'm gonna have to look into that someday. Is it a complete game? Like basically, like 7 Days to Die is still alpha. Like it's not a finished game yet. I guess that's what I'm wondering. Is if Ark is a finished game. Because then, like, we shouldn't have to worry about console version being different from PC. It went out of alpha a while back. Alright, cool. I gotta keep closing off this tunnel here so I don't fall in. There we go. That tunnel goes all the way to bedrock. That's a bunch of new maps. Oh, you have to buy additional maps? Do they not have like a random map generator? I'm a huge fan of random generated maps. Then you can just, I don't know, anytime you start a new game you can play a new map. They have dragons? Oh, word. Okay, I see. So these maps have like you mentioned, the dragons and just other specialized creatures in them. Alright. I think that's pretty much gonna do it. Oh, interesting. Just have like little dinosaurs that chill out with you. That's funny. Oh man. So what do we get here today? 4, 6, 7 stacks of stone. I can dig it. It's at least enough to get us started. I can go back and like actually do some work. But yeah, you definitely intrigued me. With all your information about this game. In your pit of death? No, I think the pit's pretty well good to go. What I'll be working on now is the surface. Oops, there's a tree there. I'm going to be replacing all of the dirt, sand, clay tiles with concrete. It's all got to be concrete. Mainly just because it looks really good. Oh, if you know how to send screenshots on YouTube, yeah. I guess what I should do is just like hop online and watch some more footage of it. I'll have to check the PlayStation Store and see how much the game is, and if it's too much, then I'll check like GameStop or some jazz. Yeah, so much concrete. Ah! Alright, so I'm driving with my right hand here and drinking with my left. Alright, here we go. That was really bad. Swerving all over the place. Neebs Gaming makes it pretty funny. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never checked them out. I should check that. I should check that channel out. But I really need to. I need to decide how far I'm going to extend the concrete. Let me see here. Oh, there's a tree. That's pretty cool. Sounds like it would be rough. Sounds like it would be a lot of fun though. I almost want to do it right out to the edge of the road here. It's like 16 extra rows of concrete though. A passive tame. Some passive tames are hard to do. Okay. That would be out to here. I'd like it to be even around on all sides if I'm going to do that. But I mean, it does have to stop at some point. Like, I can't just keep extending the concrete out indefinitely. If it's easier, he gets ticked. That one I would probably just leave. I guess I could do one row. I don't know, I'll figure out how much I want to use here. Hey there, some decay. Oops, I like went down my slope there. Wait, he lost his leg and then stood back up. What do you mean? This is very cool. Oh! Oh! I thought I switched to my club. I am so glad that I didn't die right there. Oh my gosh. I would have been upset. I would have been very upset with myself if I had died. Oh, not your bad. Oh yeah, but no worries. Like, it's pretty interesting. I've been kind of curious about the game. You've kind of given me some very good information today, so I appreciate that. Let me use one of these. Man, I'm super glad I didn't die right there. My longest life right now is up to 154 hours. I nearly just blew myself up. Oh man. Yeah, I would have been pretty upset with myself. You die a lot. Oh man, yeah, it is super easy to do. I've just been, like, most of my deaths are me killing myself, which is not good. These need some repairs. Speaking of that, when is the next horde day? Oh, is it today? I want to say 238 was the last one. Oh man, today's horde day. I forgot about that. Alright, I better get some work done. Hey, Screamer Lady. I'll have to deal with this today, that's for sure. Where's she at? I have 2 days? Oh, that's a dog. Hey, dog. Wait, that's 2, not 7? Yeah, because I think 238 was the last horde day. Yeah, it's today. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Or at least I know now. Instead of like last time I had a horde night coming up, I didn't realize it until the sky started turning red. I was like, hey, is today horde day? BT dubs. Alright. Alright, so now I just need to clean this up. Ooh, hey there, Bizarro. Where did that go? The body disappeared. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, my internet connection is not as good as it used to be. I used to do streaming in 1080, and I've dropped it down to 720. I may have to upgrade the internet connection again one of these days, though. I get to look crisp and clean. Yeah. Yeah, I kinda need to upgrade it. It's just, it's so much money. It adds up so quickly. Oops. It's me running into my ramp while I'm reading chat. It could be. I mean, I've got Comcast, like cable internets, and it's probably shared by people in the apartments, so could be a good number of people on it right now. Yeah. Unfortunately, the provider that has DSL, like there's a provider called like what is it, like CenturyLink or something, but they've been going around putting fiber optic cables around, but they just haven't made it over to the area that I'm living at yet. Yeah, and that's pretty much what I'm dealing with. Super slow nets. Oh my gosh, we have stone. It's amazing. Oh, might as well top these forges off with iron while I am sitting here. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't hurt. We'll just have to see though, because right now, yeah, they just don't have the DSL fiber optic lines out here. So maybe once they get that going, that'd be something I'd be really interested in checking out. Alright, got that all going. Drop off a couple things. Oops, leather. Bullets. I have a ton of 9mm rounds. My gosh. What's our pistol and rifle skills at? Pistol skills 51, rifles 51. Okay. I was gonna take out whoever was lowest, but we're the same, so it doesn't matter. How much time is that gonna take? 17 minutes. Rather than brass. Yeah. Yeah, like this playthrough I haven't really used like hardly any brass. And all the lead that I've used has been for glass, not bullets. Just haven't really needed to use that much this playthrough. Oh, I do need to take all this junk to the trader. I guess I could have brought down all that money. Not money, gas. Wow, totally spaced out for a second. Alright, let me go ahead and grab up what I need for some concrete working. Need like 1,000,000 frames. Just grab like 2,000. It's more than we have concrete available. Just do that for now. Man, I'm tempted, excuse me, I'm tempted to turn the forges off. Wait, what happened? Oh man, I don't know if the game has